Switch Asia started out fundamentally as a program providing grants to Asian and European small and medium-sized enterprises or organizations representing them, research organizations to help develop sustainable consumption and production techniques. And we have supported until now 106 projects. There are 106 partnerships involving European and Asian companies, involving European and Asian institutions. Well, the European Union believes very strongly that climate change, environmental awareness, protecting the environment are all fundamental goals with regard to what the European Union stands for, both within Europe but also in the context of our support and our cooperation with countries around the world. And Asia was particularly important for us as a geographical area for the launch of this initiative, as there is a burgeoning, let's say, economy. Large groups of small and medium-sized enterprises are being created, are moving forward. There are a large number of consumers, a growing middle class, and the opportunity is there really at a very important, a very key time when a lot of Asian countries are moving up, let's say, into upper middle income, higher income status, to really start to make a difference in terms of production and consumer habits. Is the key sustainable development goal as far as Switch Asia is concerned. And that, I think, brings me on to talking about the new component that we have in Switch Asia, which is designed to help partner governments in Asia to actually establish and put forward policy which is conducive to sustainable consumption and production. So now we're not only working with companies, we're not only working with NGOs, with non-governmental organizations, we're also working with governments. And it's the role of those governments to put in place a regulatory framework, a framework which is conducive to better practice when it comes to sustainable consumption and production. Well, I think what we're trying to do through the program is make sure there is effective coherence and coordination among, well, not only within industry but also within civil society and also within public institutions, governments. Everybody needs to work together. There needs to be a common realization of the absolute need to produce and to consume in a more sustainable way. I think by working at the grassroots level, we can begin to get change going, but that change can only really be sustainable if the governments of the different partner countries in Asia really do put in place policy and a regulatory framework which will make sure that the good practices continue and the good practices are really embedded in the way people work. We need to help to change mindsets. We need to help to change the way in which people think about products. We need to make people aware that buying a product which has patently been produced using a great deal of resources may not be the best for the planet. Just to say that we are extremely pleased at the take-up of the program, the enthusiasm with which the program has been welcomed over the last 11 years. We are very, very pleased with all of the partnerships that have been created. The program certainly could not have happened, could not have been successful without this enthusiastic participation from all of the grantees, and we're looking forward to continuing our work with them and to consolidating our support in this absolutely key sector of sustainable consumption and production.